Television memories. You know, many of us remember the shows that we watched back in the day, whether they were old shows like Andy Griffin or the Beverly Hillbillies, or definitely some of the Twilight Zone episodes and things along those lines. Some of us may have even remembered watching things like Gilligan's Island, or of course, definitely watching wrestling with our relatives that have passed on and all of that, and even maybe watching some of the modern wrestling. But there are so many classic movies and classic TV shows and all along those lines. So, you know, maybe about once a week or maybe even sometimes twice a week, we're going to go back into the vaults and find some of these great memories and share them with you. So, on to this particular episode of Memories from the Vault. That's right, Memories from the Vault. Some of them may be memories that you remember. Some of them may have even been beyond your lifetime. As a matter of fact, the one that we're going to bring in our opening memory is one that was before I was even born. That's right, I had heard about a lot of people talking about What's My Line and that great show and all along those lines. So I went and found a What's My Line that featured none other than Carol Burnett. You know, she was an amazing comedian. I used to love watching the Carol Burnett show and things along those lines. Seeing Tim Conway, seeing many of the other great folks in that space and along those lines. So we're going to go back in time, go back and watch this episode, and then hopefully y'all will enjoy it as well. Comment on some shows that you'd like to see. We'll check and see if they're in the public domain. And if they are, we'll bring them back to you at least once a week. Like I said, maybe even twice a week. But this show is called Memories from the Vault. And like I said, we're going into the vaults of time and seeing what's out there and some of these great memories of some past actors and some amazing people, including some that are now part of our legacy. They've gone on. They've definitely moved on and are in our ancestral grounds. But we're looking forward to seeing these memories, maybe remembering them if we were alive during that time. If we were not alive, we heard our parents or maybe our grandparents talking about these episodes and how much they meant to them. So it might make us have a connection to those people from our past. So we're definitely looking forward to having your thoughts about these great memories from the vault. That's what I'm calling this show, Memories from the Vault. So right now, you know, I'm going to give you about a little bit of intro time, and I definitely want y'all to remember these great memories and all along those lines. And then in a little bit, we're going to bring up a couple of commercials, maybe even some shows that exist right here on this network and all along those lines. But then we're going to come back and we're going to have these memories from the vault. So we definitely want you to come back as well and check out these memories from the vault and tell us what you think about these grand memories. They're amazing. They're wonderful. And we want to know what you think about them as all. But right now, you know, just to have a little fun, we're going to see what Nick Palveda, one of the founders of the network, had to say about me, Mark Lee. So right now we're going to bring that up. This is one of our spots and everything, and we may bring up some others as well. But let's just check out what Nick had to say about me before we get to those memories of the vault. He did say I was about 100 years old, so maybe I even has or have 100 years of experience. That's what he actually said. So I guess it make me 110, 120 or something like that. But this will definitely be some great memories and all in that space. So we're looking forward to seeing what you've got to say when we come back with Memories from the Vault.
Lord, remember me. Lord, remember me.
All right, now we're going to get to another PSA, and we'll get to those memories from the vault very shortly.
But Bitcoin is this the grandfather of all cryptocurrencies, and it again was designed to allow peer-to-peer transactions without a bank being in the middle.
The family's visit to the forest inspired a beautiful question. Mother, mother, am I a tree? You tell me to stand tall. You tell me to stay rooted. I think I am a tree. My child, of course you are. But what kind of tree will you be? The kind to hug or the kind to climb? Doesn't matter which you choose, so long as you choose to be a tree that's kind.
Make the forest part of your story at a park near you. Find one at discovertheforest.org.
Mom was always very self-sufficient, but we started noticing things were off.
Alzheimer's, it was hard to hear that.
Early detection gave us time to seek information and support.
If you or your family are noticing changes, it could be Alzheimer's. Talk about seeing a doctor together.
I am what hunger looks like in America. I was created by artificial intelligence from faces of the 1 in 8 Americans who struggle with hunger.
Your journey has to be your own strategic plan, your personal strategic plan. You have to know what you want, and I'm a person who believes in writing goals and try to, quarterly look at those goals to see if I'm achieving them. And I've been doing that now for about 20 years. And generally speaking, I achieve about 70% of my goals.